To the Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be...
All right, let's go.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Super two-punch combo by Porter. Vicious is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Be interested to see early on here how much an advantage there is with speed. Porter's full of it. He has blazing hands, Teddy.
Can he keep it up all night long? I think he's going to have to.
Unable to score with the hook.
Come on.
Good defense, just covering up down low. He missed with that headshot. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Porter. Halfway through round number 1.
Keep working the body.
Blocks that belt line well.
Go, go!
Well off the mark by Mr. Showtime. Porter's right hand scores well that time. Good defensive skills. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. Did you see that? What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. Vargas is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Oh, you got this one.
Vicious is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Vicious's punch is far off the target. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Parries that punch away. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, see, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Vargas has reached that fork in the road now. You get a moment to breathe, a moment to try to clear your head after being knocked down, and it's up to your mind, your body, your disposition as to how do you react and go forward. Good way to protect the midsection.
Nice. Nice.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Porter. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
Goes up top with a right hand. Vicious is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. Vicious is on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook.
Work the body.
Good job protecting himself. Good block there by Vargas.
Unload.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. 10 seconds to go in this round. Vargas's cornermen have been with him for quite some time. They know exactly what to say to hit upon those key points, to encourage him a little bit, to give him a little bit of a boost after coming off a round that was less than stellar. He got tagged in that last round. Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
Uppercut. Uppercut.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Vicious's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Jump on him. Nice.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Vargas is punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Vargas. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Oh, you're doing great. Head and body, head and body. Come on, kid, focus now. I need you to focus for me.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Not able to land the headshot. Able to cover up that gut. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Keep your hands up.
Vargas is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do. Just create some space there.
Watch that.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Final 10 seconds. Porter's stunned and he is hurt.
Wake up. Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving.
So 3 rounds in the books here. Vargas is probably feeling good about what he's accomplishing because his intent was to go out there and throw punches. But I don't think he's feeling too good if he looks at your scorecard. He hasn't won a round.
No, because he hasn't been accurate. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but they're fat punches. They're wide punches, not getting to the target.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Nice defense. Good block by Mr. Showtime. Mr. Showtime's doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well,
Nice
right
work,
now it's
nice
got to be
work.
all about him trying to be Tom Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy Award and stop doing that. If we can see that, his opponent can see that. He has to con his opponent, not let him know that this is what he's feeling.
Get out the way from those punches. Move your head. Move your head. Come on, punch, punch, punch.
Scored well up top. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
He scored well after being hit himself. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Pace yourself. You're doing good.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Lay it on.
Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Vargas's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Ten clicks
Looking
of the
good.
talk. Vicious' effort in that last round really didn't do much for him. I just don't think he was busy enough.
No, he wasn't busy enough, and you start to wonder whether or not he wants to be here. It has to change quickly now, because if it doesn't, his opponent is going to kind of smell it a little bit, and he's going to start pushing a little bit more and put him in bad problems.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little...
Oh, things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well. Wow! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? The fight is over. Vargas is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. quarter's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.